you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Alright, so product tie-ins. Product tie-ins are typically games that are cheaply made, slapped together, and just pushed out there just to make a buck to tie in on something. This kind of changed, though, at some point in the 90s. Because, I mean, before that, you had the Kool-Aid Man games. Those are the most infamous. The Kool-Aid Man games that were on the Intellivision and the Atari 2600. Those weren't very good games. You had movie tie-ins, countless movie tie-ins, one of the most infamous being E.T. on the Atari 2600. And you had all these different things that popped up that were really bad games designed to cash in on a product, a movie, a television show, something out there. One thing nobody ever thought to do for a long time was tie most gamers' favorite food to video games. Until Domino's Pizza started this thing, this ad campaign involving a little weird claymation fella called the Noid. And the Noid was this little guy who used to steal Domino's Pizza. And the slogan was avoid the Noid, blah, blah, blah. There was a Noid game for the Commodore 64, I believe, or the IBM PC, something. But it was a really bad game. Now, Capcom got the rights to the Noid. It's weird. Capcom got the rights to the Noid. And Capcom did the smart thing. It took a game that they had already put out on the Famicom, Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru, which translates to Masked Ninja Hanamaru. They took this game and they tweaked some things in it. They changed the backgrounds, character sprites, but they left the gameplay largely intact. And slapped some weird story in there about some creature stealing all the pizza and the Noid coming to the rescue. And we got Yo Noid for the NES. Yo Noid gets a bad rap because of its difficulty level and and the cheesiness of the character in general, but Yo Noid wasn't a bad game. It was actually a typical Capcom platform. And I don't know too many bad Capcom platformers around this time. It was a hard game. Like I said, it was a really nonsensical game, but it was the NES. What you gonna do? The most popular character in the history of video games is a little Italian stereotype plumber guy who was at one point a construction worker who fought off a gorilla to rescue his girlfriend. The Noid makes more sense than Mario does in seriousness. But Yo Noid, it was a good game that just felt like it was missing something. Like I said, the controls weren't bad, the sound isn't bad, the music in the game isn't bad. The character sprites are colorful, the backgrounds are nice. The platforming can be tricky in spots, but it's not a bad game at all. And I think Yo Noid, because it's a product cash-in, gets a bad rap. Now, Yo Noid, let me see how I got my copy for like $3. You should be able to get a copy somewhere, like no problem. It's really plentiful. If you're a fan of any of Capcom's older stuff, you should check it out. This has been the 8-Bit Animal. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.